boys and girls, welcome back to Animal Tales Story Time. Today we're going to have stories about animals that are underneath the water in the ocean. And we're going to start with Commotion in the Ocean. And it's by Giles Andre and David Wood. Oh, I can't pronounce his last name. There it is. And this one comes from Tiger Tales books. And here we go, Commotion in the Ocean. There's a curious commotion. I think we ought to go and take a look. You'll find every sort of creature that lives beneath the sea swimming through the pages of this book. There are dolphins, whales, and penguins. There are jellyfish and sharks. There's a turtle and the big white polar bear. But you can see behind the wreck. Can you see behind the wrecks and in between the rocks? Let's take a look and find out who's hiding there. We have the crab. The crab likes walking sideways, and I think the reason why is to make himself look sneaky and pretend that he's a spy. Turtles. We crawl up the beach from the water to bury our eggs on dry land. We lay a whole batch, and then when they hatch, they scamper about in the sand. And here's the dolphins. The wonderful thing about dolphins is hearing them try to speak. It's not, "How do you do?" as I'd say to you. It's more of a click, whistle, squeak. Angelfish. Hello, I'm the angelfish, darling, the prettiest thing in the sea. What a shame there are no other creatures as gorgeous and lovely as me. And here's the jellyfish. The jellyfish just loves to jiggle, which other fish think is quite dumb. She knows it's not all that useful, but jiggling's a lot of good fun. Here's the shark. I swim with a grin up to greet you. See how my jaws open wide? Why don't you come a bit closer? Please take a good look inside. What do you think he wants to do? And a swordfish. I love to chase after small fishes. It keeps me from getting too bored. And then when I start feeling hungry, I skewer a few on my sword. Here's an octopus. Having 8 arms can be useful. You may think it looks a bit funny, but it helps me to hold all my children and tickle each one on the tummy. And a stingray. At the bottom of the ocean, the stingray flaps his wings, but don't you get too close to him. His tail really stings. And the lobster. Never shake hands with a lobster. It isn't a wise thing to do. With a clippity clap and a snippity snap, he would snip all your fingers in two. The deep sea. Miles below the surface, where the water's dark and deep, live the most amazing creatures that you could ever meet. There are fish of all descriptions, of every shape and size. Some have giant pointy teeth and great big bulging eyes. Some of them can walk around and balance on their fins, but the strangest fish of all have glowing whiskers on their chins. Now, blue whale. There's no other beast on the planet as big as a giant blue whale. He measures a massive 100 feet long from his head to the tip of his tail. Oh, and down here on the bottom of the whale are the barnacles. We're just a bunch of barnacles and all we do is cling. We know it isn't glamorous, but it's our favorite thing. The walruses. Our bodies are covered with blubber and our tusks are incredibly long. We're grumpy and proud and we bellow out loud to show that we're mighty and strong. Penguins. We waddle around on our icebergs, which makes our feet slither and slide. And when we get close to the water, we leap with a splash off the side. Polar bears. Deep out in the Arctic, the mommy polar bear snuggles up with all her children. It's very cold out there. What a lot of creatures we have seen beneath the sea. What a lot of funny things they do. Some of them might lick their lips and eat you in one bite. And some might want to swim around with you. The dolphin's very friendly and the lobster's very fierce, but the shark is the most dangerous by far. Can you name the other friends we've made along the way? See if you can tell me who they are. We met lots of friends in that book, didn't we? Well, got another story here about one of the animals that was in that book. This story is called Nugget and Fang, and it says, friends forever or snack time. So it's by Tammy Sauer and Michael Slack, and this book comes from Houghton Mifflin Harcourt. So here is Nugget and Fang. In the deep, deep ocean lived two best friends, Nugget and Fang. They did everything together. They swam over, glub. They swam under, glug, glug. They swam all around, glug, glug, glug. Life was close to perfect. Until it was time for Nugget to go to school. Sign says, Minnie Minnows, welcome to a brand new year. On Monday, Nugget was busy with reading. Today's story is about 3 little minnows and a big bad shark. A big bad shark? Ha, said Nugget, impossible. Nugget was busy with math. 1 + 1 = 2, 2 + 2 = 4. But what if there were 10 minnows and a shark came along and ate 4 of them? How many minnows are left? Is this a trick question? A shark would never do that, said Nugget. And Nugget was busy with science. Sharks are scary. Here's the proof. That does look a little scary, doesn't it? The stuff on that poster isn't true, said Nugget. My best friend is a shark. Have you lost your gills? Sharks and minnows can't be friends. Hello, sharks eat minnows. Nugget was shocked and apparently delicious. That afternoon, Nugget explained it all to Fang. Sharks are toothy. Sharks are scary. Sharks and minnows can't be friends. Sounds fishy to me, said Fang. It's true, see, said Nugget. He held up his test. Then he swam far, far away. Fang's heart sank. There was nothing he could do about being toothy, but he needed his best buddy back. He had to prove he wasn't scary. On Tuesday, Minnie Minnows had a surprise visitor, a very big surprise visitor. The visitor gave Nugget his friendliest smile. Shark, swim for your lives! Oh my algae, said Nugget, it's Fang. On Wednesday, Fang tried a different approach. Looks like he sent some flowers, some seaweed. It says, Dear Nugget, I'd love to have you over for dinner. Sincerely, Fang. And his friends are saying, he wants to eat you for dinner. Holy mackerel, said Nugget. On Thursday, Fang tried everything he could think of. A tattoo. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little, it says Nugget. He got a tattoo of Nugget. A special delivery. It says, you're fantastic. A song and dance. But nothing worked. On Friday, Fang was out of ideas. All alone, he swam over, blub. He swam under, blub, blub. He swam all around, blub, blub, flop. Life was not even close to perfect. Fang was so busy boo-hooing, he didn't notice a net drop. Down, 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 right on the mini minnows. Oh no, I feel seasick. We're the catch of the day. The net pulled up, up, up. Somebody help! Fang squinted. Nugget? He had to do something. But what? Fang fanned his gills. He wrung his fins. Then, ping! Fang had an idea. See, their sign says, Mini minnows, danger, shark-sighted, big sharp teeth. Fang's big sharp teeth chomped. Fang's big sharp teeth chewed. Fang saved the mini minnows. All the minnows stared. Just look at those faces. I know, said Fang. Too toothy, too scary, too shark. Wait! Nugget swam toward Fang. There were 10 minnows, he said, and a very special shark came along. How many friends are there altogether? There was only one answer. In the deep, deep ocean lived 11 friends. They swam over, glug. They swam under, glug, glug. They swam all around, glug, glug, glug. And everyone was all smiles, especially you-know-who. Looks pretty happy to have his friend back, doesn't he? For our craft today, in the Take and Make bag, you'll find this paper plate fish that you can make. So there's lots of different colors, and you can make your fish look however you want. And if you want to even send me a picture of your fish, I'd love to see it. But that's in your Take and Make bags. And so I hope you have fun making your fish. Well, thanks for coming to Storytime today. And we'll see you at least one more time this summer. Bye-bye.